Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Stroke of Valkyrie. Stroke of Fate, Operation Valkyrie. Fortunately, I had to restart the set. No, this is not an over-recording. I had to restart the set because I realized that my audio recording had stopped working middle way through. So instead of doing an audio commentary and trying to figure out how much time I've actually spent playing the game, it's just easier to do an audio recording.
Strasse 9. My 2 hours later, my doorbell rang. It was Hefner. He was breathing heavily. His eyes were darting nervously. He looked like a hunted animal.
Okay.
Who are you, Mayer?
Me? What do you mean? I'm a German patriot and care about my country's future. It's just that I'm not as stupid as your Becks, Witzelbens, and Gordlers.
You're very modest, Mayer. Why did you save me? Oh my god, and I thought you were conspiring against me. You're an honest man, aren't you?
I really hope that Mayer thought he was friends with him, but Hefner did not.
Stop whining, Hefner. I intend to kill Hitler. I realized what was going on in 1939 after I visited a prison camp. Most of the prisoners were Germans, intellectuals, communists, Rome's followers, and many others, all of them enemies of Adolf Hitler or Heinrich Himmler. And then Operation Barbarossa was put into action, and it seemed that the Fuhrer wanted to destroy not only the Soviets but the entire Wehrmacht as well. Hitler is the incarnation of evil. Millions have died because of him. I have long known that Hitler must be killed. Are you with me, Hefner? You don't have to answer right now, just think about it.
Okay, I'm going to say something I said last time. It really seems like the conspirators are almost very disorganized, or there is no the hierarchy. Suddenly, he put himself as top dog if this way this dialogue is going. Of course, since everyone has been either captured or killed at this moment, then that's probably correct.
I don't think I have a choice in this.
You always have a choice.
I know one thing. Hitler must die. His death won't save Germany, but it will give Germany a fighting chance.
So are you with me?
It seems rare. But why do you want to be involved? You don't want to become the next Führer, do you? I feel that you have a different motive.
Wait a minute. I have to answer the phone.
Alright, and then cue cutscene after this, I believe.
Herr Mayer?
Or not?
Yes, listening.
Sorry for disturbing you. This is the hospital calling. Are you familiar with a man named Gergen Klaus?
Yes, of course.
He was just admitted, and he urgently wants to speak with you.
He's alive. Okay.
December 1944. I found myself in the back seat of the Admiral, on a funeral procession towards Taunus Ridge. Ziegenberg greeted us with a crisp frost and dusting of fresh snow. Wilm lightly whistled to the melody of Lily Marlene. And still my thoughts ached at such a sad end for so many brave men. By all rights, the Führer should have been killed by the blast. But alas, our golden boy escaped once more. His luck is almost comical. Before the attempt, Beck and Witzelben received many promises of support. But in the end, very few kept to their word. All their plans and dreams had come to nothing. Hundreds of those who had dared challenge the Führer were hanged on hooks through the throat. After this, the Führer's security precautions became absolute. The Führer moved his headquarters to Adlerhorst Castle. However, Hitler dared not live in the castle itself. Instead, he moved to a nearby bunker. All approaches to the area were surrounded by minefields and barbed wire. Whenever the Führer traveled, he sent several lookalikes on parallel routes. With some effort, I persuaded Mueller to appoint me to Adlerhorst as inspector of the castle guard. It's an easy assignment, especially compared with the true task before me. Hauptmann Hefner was the only person who could help me. He was the only one I knew who had free access to the castle. As the Admiral pulled up to the gate, its engine fell silent. I emerged from the car, gazed at the gloomy facade of Hitler's fortress, and suddenly realized how close I was to my goal.
Do you need me, Herr Mayer?
Okay, and my audio recording tuned out again, but this time during the cutscene, which is great for me.
Oh, Wilm, yes. Go park the car in the garage. When I need you, I'll give you a ring.
Certainly, sir. I shall await your call.
Goodbye, Wilm.
This is basically why I prefer to record my audio on a separate laptop, because I have the laptop open and I can see what's happening, so when I look over and I can see when I catch it's paused, I'll know. But if I record on the same computer
Heil Hitler.
using the same
I
program,
am Standartenfuhrer Mayer. Gruppenführer Mueller sent me to inspect the staff.
everything's going to be hidden in the background, so I'm not going to know if my audio recording ends up pausing. That, and also because then I'll be running fraps along the game, and then suddenly another thing is trying to record, so I don't want to put the stress, so to speak, on the computer. For all I know, it could handle it, or maybe it just could handle for particular games. Adventure games don't require that much of I don't know what to call it. Either way, let's just keep playing with the game here.
Your papers, please.
Here.
Thank you, Herr Mayer. Now may I inspect your belongings?
Excuse me? Since you seem to be new here, let me explain again. I'm here under the orders of Gruppenführer Mueller, RSHA Department 4, Gestapo, Section 4C.
Yes, Herr Mayer. My apologies. But I do have orders of my own. All visitors to this castle are subject to search.
I had nothing to hide. I have to remember to read the options since he doesn't say the dialogue sometimes. Or actually all the times, really. I think.
Everything seems to be in order. You may pass.
Okay. So let's go through this castle door. Then we're gonna have a conversation with this girl here who is a terrible voice. I don't know who they got for the voice actress. It's mainly she sounds...
Greetings, Herr Mayer. Welcome to Adlerhorst. Please wait a moment. Let me see.
I don't know if their
From
instructions
Mueller's department, if it's any help.
to her was to sound bored.
Here are your keys. Second floor. To the right.
Much appreciated.
But everything just ends up sounding flat.
Don't be surprised if you run into a few soldiers. They're guarding the apartments of Reich Security Himmler. If you need a telephone, just let me know. I'm Victoria. I doubt it. But even if he were, there is no chance of seeing him. His guards only admit those who he wants to see.
Then let's hope that he likes my looks. So tell me, where's the Führer right now?
The Fuhrer. I think he has some important business with Himmler. Not that anyone really knows what he's up to. Me least of all.
I see. Thanks.
My pleasure, Herr Mayer. No one particularly important right now. Still, the Fuhrer has been adding more and more guards every day. Almost like he's afraid of something.
Say the Führer. Say it like everyone else. Why didn't anyone get this girl to at least...
Hitler afraid? Here in all this security, surrounded by his most devoted followers? Victoria, surely you're imagining things.
Okay, sorry, this is just a voice acting beef. But yes, it is our job. If we don't know how to say something, we should at least look it up to see how to say it correctly. But even then, you still have people behind the scenes who add the voices to the game, and if it's said wrong, at least go back to the actor and ask them to do the line again. You're right. I don't understand.
Yes, well sometimes it can get rather hard, especially since not everyone is as gallant as you.
A good upbringing is a rarity these days.
You're telling me...
God, okay, can we leave?
Goodbye,
yes,
then.
thank you. Yes. All right. I found the Reichsführer Himmler is also Reichsführer Himmler. I found out the Reichsführer Himmler is also in Adlerhorst. I should find out why he has come here. I'm not really sure how to say this. And there's... Oh, no, wait. Let's... Oh, no. You know what? Actually, no. We don't have to do it now. I know what's in the armory already, but I'll leave it for a later set.
Heil Hitler.
Since we definitely don't need it now.
Kessler, hello. A pity I'd have drunk to your health. You wouldn't be Schmisser. Or Schmasser. I'll drink to any of them, too.
I'm Gerhard
Mayer? I'll drink to Mayer. Come, friend, you drink as well. I'm a sober saint.
What are you doing here?
I'm drinking, as you can see. And I'm growing ever more sober. What a stupid question. I'm stone sober.
Mm-hmm.
Farewell, my love.
Okay, let's continue on. Okay.
I tell you, Hans, they're everywhere.
I know for a fact I can't even talk to these guys, so... Also, those curtains can be interacted with, but there's no point for me. This guy's whispering Victoria, so I imagine at some point we're going to be using her to using him to distract her, maybe?
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler. Subsgefreiter Moltke, Standartenfuhrer.
How is the service treating you, Moltke?
Everything is fine.
Glad to hear it.
None to report, Standartenfuhrer.
Do you smoke? Are you a drinker? Have you ever left your post?
No, Standartenfuhrer.
Okay, Moltke, quite a name. You wouldn't by any chance be related to the Moltke who, along with Bismarck, founded the German Empire?
Standartenfuhrer. No, of course not. The only VIP I've ever met is Max Schmeling.
Really?
Yes, we studied together in Brandenburg. And even then, I suspected him as a traitorous rat.
Maximilian Schmeling. Yes, I know that name. He was charged with the protection of Jews.
Ha, that sounds about right, this scumbag. To house Jews under his own roof. Ha, the horizontal champion.
What's that supposed to mean?
Because he received his first title by laying down in the ring. That Lithuanian gorilla, Jack Sharkey, struck Max below the belt and was disqualified. Well, he was removed from the ring anyway. Back then, I went to all of Max's fights. I was proud of his victories, even though I knew what a swine he was as a person.
Okay, that's all the time I have. Let's go upstairs. I'm gonna grab this sugar tongs. I don't know what I need it for, but since I did last set, I will do it now, and then we're gonna have a talk with this guy. Very short chat. At least covering what I did the prior set before. Or not, I'm not the prior set before, but my first take of this game when I didn't realize my audio recording was on the fritz.
Halt! Who are you?
I'm Standartenfuhrer Mayer. I'm conducting an inspection of the castle guards by order of Gruppenführer Müller.
I see. I'm a member of Anna Nierbu. My task is the protection of Reichsführer Himmler.
Listen.
I've nothing more to say.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Wow. What's with the delayed response? I know for a fact there's no way we're going to be able to go to the library. Let's go have a chat with this guy. And we know our room is on the right side. But remember, she didn't say first door or second door, at least to my recollection.
Heil Hitler.
Heil Hitler.
but I know for a fact that
The
it's
north
the door
wing is
right
off
beside
limits.
here.
These apartments are reserved for the use of Reichsfuhrer Himmler. I have no orders regarding you, sir. I'm sorry, but I cannot let you pass.
Could you inform the Reichsfuhrer of my arrival? Perhaps Gruppenführer Müller already alerted him directly.
I'm afraid Reichsfuhrer Himmler is a very busy man. In any case, he is not in.
Then where is he?
I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. The Reichsfuhrer plans are his own.
Okay then. Very well, good day. So, let's use our keys. Key, singular, and open this door.
The guest room door opens.
Okay. You know, I just realized you don't have luggage with you, do you? Does that look suspicious? There's the bed, whiskey bottle, chocolate, and the superintendent's note. Let's look
A
at the
letter
note.
from the castle's superintendent. He regrets that he could not meet with me personally.
Okay. Take the bottle. Take the chocolate.
What a magnificent view of the Taunus mountain range.
What is this?
The walls are lined with propaganda of the NSDAP. Hitler's eyes are everywhere, even in a locked room.
Okay. Nothing on that side, so... How do you...
So we meet again, Meyer. How has life been treating you? Quite well, actually. You don't look so sure about that.
Is there a reason why we're going to the bed? Oh! We went to sleep. Good to know.
Please mind the curfew in this castle, officer. It applies even to you. If you would turn to your room, please.
Okay. Interesting. I'm doing a bang-up job. Let's go to sleep again. Really is, there's nothing left for me to do. Seriously, where did your luggage go? Should be daytime, right? Yes, okay. So there is a daytime, nighttime mechanic. We are going to have to be sneaking around at some point, but there are guards outside our door. Himmler's apartment. Does this door go anywhere? I don't see nothing else.
Looks like I need a key.
Interesting. Is there anything more that could be said to the guards?
Heil Hitler! The North Wing is off limits.
Okay, so there's nothing left. Let's go downstairs then. See, maybe let's ask about gaining access to the library.
You have no business in there.
In case you didn't hear me, I'm conducting an inspection.
I repeat, you have no business in here.
What is happening in the library?
Orders from Reichsfuhrer Himmler. No one is to enter the library. The Reichsfuhrer is engaged in science. He's in the library.
Okay.
What kind of message?
Okay. Second thought, perhaps the message isn't very urgent. Alright.
No, Oscar, you can't change my mind. Well, if we've never been worth much anyway, haha.
Greetings, officer.
Yes, hello?
Standartenfuhrer.
Listen, Maya, can't you say...
Perhaps I could join.
Yes, but not...
Okay. Is there anything to grab?
Back in 40, I was there when we broke the Maginot Line. Boy, you should have seen those
I
frogs
thought
turn
you
chicken.
could interact with the curtain. Maybe it was something else.
Now that Napoleon, there was a real man. And it was the Jews that did him in.
Okay. Well, since the only thing I know so far is Victoria and Moska, I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry. Our outside sentry.
Excuse me, what are you talking about?
Don't pretend you don't know. You were just singing about victory, about the inescapable glory of Germany.
Yes, but Victoria. Yes. Standartenfuhrer, quite right. For the glory of Germany and the Fuhrer. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler.
I don't know why the options come to talk to him. Well, never mind. I can't end up answering my own question. So, question is, what is there for me to do? This guy is drunk every day. Sugar tongs. I do not know what the sugar tongs are for.
Yes?
Okay, so I want to ask Victoria something.
Don't worry, Herr Mayer. Someone's going to deal with him. It will be a long time before he touches another drop.
I'll go and talk with him.
I wouldn't even try it if I were you. Let me think. Well, the RSD are the Führer's personal guards. I imagine the castle is in the hands of the Greater Germany Division.
Where do I find the officer in charge?
Why don't you talk to the officers in the next hall? They can probably tell you more than I.
Thanks. This drunk here, he isn't from the Great Germany, is he?
No, he's a subordinate to Reichsmarschall Goering. The Great Germany are elite troops.
I see. Thank you, Victoria.
Okay, so we need to talk to the people next door. I think with that, I'm gonna have to end the set here. So, thank you for liking if you like, thank you for subscribing if you subscribed, thank you for favoriting if you favorited, thank you for commenting if you commented, and thank you for simply clicking on this video. And until next time, guys, see ya!